I want to start this video with a truth that absolutely transformed my life. And that truth is this: you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Most people in the world are out there chasing after success, hoping that once they finally get it, one day in the future, then they will finally feel successful. But the reality is, it doesn't actually work that way. And my question to you is, what's stopping you from just feeling successful right now, in this present moment? In this video, I'm going to show you how to attract success, not by hustling harder and working harder, although that is part of it, but instead by becoming success itself. So when you shift your energy and your expectations, then the world starts to shift with you. So remember that everything in this universe is made up of energy, and your internal state is constantly broadcasting a signal out to the world around you. So if that signal says, I don't have it yet, I need this to feel complete, or I'll be successful one day, what you're actually doing, without realizing it, is affirming the absence of success in your life. The thing is that wanting something comes from a place of lack, because we're saying, I want it. It's out there somewhere and I don't have it, but I do want it here. But being comes from a place of power. The universe doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to who you are and who you're being, what you're embodying. So when you fully align with that energy of success, then your outer world has no choice but to catch up. So now that we understand this really important nuance, the next question is, well, okay, how do I become success? What does that even mean? We'll start with this question: who is the version of me that already has the life that I want? Just start there. How does that version of you think? How do they speak? How do they carry themselves? What do they believe about themselves? How do they start their day? How do they handle setbacks? What sort of ideas do they have about life and success? And start living like you are that person. Now, you might have to fake this till you make it a little bit, but walk like that person, talk like that person, make decisions like that person, like that version of yourself. Dress like that new version of yourself. What does that really successful version of you dress like? You know, one thing you can do when you're creating a new identity, and this is a little off topic, but related somewhat, is go out and buy a new wardrobe. For a few $100s or not that much money, go out and just give yourself a refresh. And it can help with these kinds of transitions when you're transitioning to a new version of you. So dress like that new version of yourself, act like that new version of yourself. Even though it feels like we have to fake it a little bit at the beginning, it's not about faking it. This is about coming into alignment with a version of you that already exists in the quantum field. So what we need to do is merge the current you with that version of you that is already out there. So you're tuning your frequency to match that future you, and in doing so, you slowly will change things about yourself to match the things that you want to be true about the future you. But I think this is where a lot of people get stuck, and they say, I'm doing the work, I'm working harder and harder, but where is it? I still don't have this new reality that I want. But that question itself reveals the true issue. And I myself have been in that situation countless times. When we say, hey, I'm working hard, I'm doing everything I can, but where is it? Where's my manifestation? Where is the success? You're still attached to the outcome. Because success, again, it's not something that you beg for and hope that one day arrives in your life. It's something you embody right now. Because when you need it, you push it away. And when you are it, you attract it effortlessly. So take the pressure off of the results. Just focus on who you're becoming, not what you're trying to get. Because the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you, in this sense, what you already have. And also check in with your beliefs. Do you deep down think that success isn't for you? It's for other people, but not for you or your family? Do you feel like you're not ready yet? Do you feel like you're not worthy yet? A lot of us carry a lot of these limiting beliefs about success that prevent us from ever realizing it in our life. So that's where your resistance may lie. And do a little check, see what your emotions and feelings are around having success, having money. Because that's the layer that really needs your attention. Because your beliefs and your expectations are setting the boundaries of your own reality. So how do you know when you're on the right track? Well, one way is you stop chasing. You move from that sense of desperation, oh, I need this in my life, to one of just confidence that, hey, I embody success. I know I'm in the right place. I have no question that things will work out the way I want them to. Another way is that your actions become more inspired, not forced. So you're no longer having to hustle every day to prove something. You're simply expressing who you are. You're simply acting from that new version of yourself who already knows and has success. Another thing you may pick up on is that reality starts to respond accordingly. The way you view yourself and what you project out then is reflected back to you. So people start treating you differently, like a really successful person. Maybe you get new opportunities that you didn't have before because of that mindset and that outlook. Another thing you may notice is that you may notice more synchronicities in your life. More opportunities, things just may seem to flow more easily. Another way is that people may start treating you differently because when you start viewing yourself as successful and radiating that out, then of course those expectations are reflected and mirrored back to you in your own life. So to wrap this all up, here's the reminder that I have for you. Stop waiting for success to show up so that you can feel worthy. Start feeling worthy right now, and success will start showing up. So it's really the opposite of what so many of us have been conditioned to believe. You don't attract what you want. You attract who you are being. So be success right now. Embody success. Not someday, not when it's convenient. Do so right now. And watch when you operate from that place of power and certainty, how everything else begins to align around you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.